내가
All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. And the starting group for Chicago. They've got Ja Morant, and it's Mutombo in at the 5 spot. And it's Stockton in at the point guard position. Carter against Jordan. Up and over Carter. Tipped. And so here is Chicago. And he lobs it up to the rim. And they're on the break. A nice shot by Duncan.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
And it's Morant missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's Jordan. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Carter can't get it to go.
Chicago foul. Jamal Mashburn. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Stockton. Pass to Jordan. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. The floater. Here's Stockton. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Jordan. Knocks down the step-back J. Jordan's got his second basket of the game.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Jordan. It's blocked. Now Morant. Pass to Olajuwon. Knocked loose. Shot's good by Olajuwon.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Man, they're just getting run over right now.
And you can really see they're starting to show some frustration.
And he lobs it up. Doncic with it. A deep 3. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Chicago foul. Shaquille O'Neal. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Here's Stockton, inside. Oh, got a piece of it.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Brand passes to O'Neal. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, and sometimes that's just how it goes, but also we got to give credit to the defense. They're not making it easy out there.
Here's Jordan. Chicago making their last shot. Duncan is rebounded by Olajuwon. Here's Brand, covered by Jordan. And here's Doncic outside. Fires in the triple.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the three. Needs to keep doing this now.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Doncic has gone 1 for 2 from the three-point line. Pass to Jordan. And here's O'Neal. From deep, here's Doncic. Another three for Chicago. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Chicago.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnover.
Another stat they're doing well is in blocks. They're keeping their hands up and closing out quickly on shooters.
Checking in for your home team.
Here's Drexler. He's scoreless. To the left wing. Clock at 6. Malone, pass to Olajuwon. Here we go. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Malone. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. James is checked in for Jordan. Chicago trails by 3. Doncic outside. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Doncic. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Oh my, tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Drexler passes to Iverson. Doncic with a block. And here's Edwards outside. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The 2000s team leading by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
They've got James, and it's Malone in at the power forward position. And for Chicago, Luka Doncic is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Carter in at the 3. James with a steal. Here's the break. He goes up. And who else? LeBron with the finish.
You love how LeBron sticks with the play, supporting the fast break and ensuring they convert.
And it's Edwards with the ball for Chicago, trailing by 5. And there's a pick. Pass to Doncic. Launches a 3. Can't get it to go. He's made 3. He's missed 3 so far. Here's Iverson, guarded by Doncic. James up top. Here's Malone, back to James. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Paul, he's checked in for Chicago. Outside Carter, jacks up a 3, and once again, off the mark by Chicago. Pass to Iverson, the 3. Tries again. Chicago with a rebound. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Garnett passes to Carter. From 18 feet away, and he drops that one in.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And he jams it home with authority.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's a three from Paul. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Iverson. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Action on the break has fueled them tonight. They're winning the transition battle.
Yeah, they did a great job of controlling the pace throughout the game and keeping the defense on their heels.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Chicago trails by 8. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Going inside, and that one is stuffed right through.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal, then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And once again, off the mark by Chicago. And there's the lob. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Yeah, the dime-dropping skills of Paul. Tremendous at getting it to uncover teammates.
The home team calls timeout.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Jordan with the bucket.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And they're running. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Young. Here's Mutombo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. So it's the home team now. Here's Stockton, still without a bucket. 54 seconds left in the second. Shoots. Blocked! Back to Young. Pass to Olajuwon. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Olajuwon's gotten his first points in this one.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Here's Olajuwon. Mutombo with a rebound. Morant, the pass to Young. Back to Morant. Fires the 3. Oh! Morant sinks the triple.
Opting for the quick shot there. Morant trying to outpace the defense.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 6. Deflected! And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. The 2000s team, they lead by 6. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard position. Kicks it to Doncic. Three-pointer. And another shot. And that one's good. Brand.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
And for Chicago, they've got Luka Doncic. And it's Olajuwon in at the 4. Now here's Jordan. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for your home team, Michael Jordan.
And he makes the first. Chicago making a switch here. And both free throws good for Jordan.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Outside Carter. Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. Here's Stockton. And he makes good on his first shot of the game.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Chicago. 8-point game. Doncic, a screen on Jordan. Kicks it to Doncic. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Stockton.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
Carter finds Doncic. And it's all from three-point range.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
For the finish, and slam dunk by Jordan.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Chicago trails by 11. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Offensive board, controls the rebound and the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
The home team calls timeout. Edwards, he's checked in for Carter. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Duncan. Fader on the way. O'Neal pulls it in.
Well, the defense was giving him that one, but he made the shot more difficult than it needed to be. You got to play smart.
Ashburn. That three's off the mark. Here's Duncan. And he gets the bucket.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Okay, it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look good.
Yeah, so tough. I mean, guys, I feel bad for him and the whole team. I hope it's not as bad as it looks.
Yeah, this can bring a team together. Guys can step up and try to pick up the slack for an injured teammate.
Chicago making a switch here. Morant's checked in. Pass to Jordan. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant one.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic. He's shooting free throws number 4 and 5 here. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Jordan. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Olajuwon can't get it to go. Chicago trails by 11. Here's Doncic. The rebound by Duncan.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Count it. Jordan's got 9 points now in the second half.
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
It's tipped. Here's Drexler, guarded by Doncic. Duncan, no good. Duncan's gone 2 of 7, struggling a bit. A minute 39 left in the third quarter here. Here's Garnett. Offensive rebound, Wembanyama. Off target at the rim. But Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
Duncan's gone 2 for 8, shooting just 25% from the field. Here's Wembanyama. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Wembanyama's got 5 points.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Stockton, the pass to Drexler. They set the pick. From deep, Jordan. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's Wembanyama. He's got 5. Garnett, no good. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Olajuwon. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Chicago trails by 16. 23 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Morant looking for an opening. Sends it home from three-point land. He has 6.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that 3.
Now Jordan pulls it from 20. Drained it for 2 points. Got it up. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The 2000s team up by 15. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. There have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And it's O'Neal in at the center. Here's Malone. Pass to Jordan. He got a piece of it, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. O'Neal passes to Pippen. Here's Iverson. Excellent D there from Morant. And it's Morant with the ball for Chicago. Down by 15. To the inside. O'Neal with it. Pass to Malone. Here's Pippen. He's checked by Carter. Here's Malone. Over Young. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. 3-pointer off the mark. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce for an injury update on Anthony Edwards. What'd you find out, Allie?
Guys, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Chicago. He did share some good news. It looks like the injury is not nearly as serious as they originally thought. He won't return for the rest of this game. He's likely to miss a few more after that. We'll see how he bounces back, guys.
Well, we appreciate it, Allie. Hoping to see him back on the court soon, guys.
They really hope to have him back, but it's so crucial that he's healthy when he returns.
Now here's O'Neal. Pass to Pippen. With a 9-footer. O'Neal misses. Chicago trails by 15. Here's Olajuwon. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Well, we know what kind of scorer he is, but he could use a little help.
The home team calls timeout. Teams deciding to change it up. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Here's Pippen. He's checked by Carter. Pippen, no good. Chicago trails by 13. Carter, the pass to Brand. Back to Carter.
Home team foul. Michael Jordan. First personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Garnett. Off target from three-point range.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible. Yeah, and the advance pass there set it all up. Scanning ahead for the early offense opportunity.
Now here's Young. The three ball is rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Here's Jordan. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for your home team, Michael Jordan.
Both good from the line that time. Chicago trails by 17. Young from long range. No luck on that one.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Fires from 14. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Pippen's got his first points of the game.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game. Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest that shot.
And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Carter from outside. Kept alive. The shot by Mutombo, no good. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter here. Olajuwon passes to Pippen. Jordan with it. Here's Duncan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Olajuwon. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Good on the bucket. There's 47 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Jordan. Here's Duncan. Stolen by Carter. Now here's Young. Let's go with a 3. Nails it from 3.
Young. 3 points.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Stockton, guarded by Young.
Chicago foul. Elton Brand. First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court. Chicago foul. Vince Carter. Third personal foul. Third team foul.
That free throw good from James.
LeBron James. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from James. Young looking over the floor.
At the line for the away team, Elton Brand. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. And so they get the victory here at home. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.